Peace, Chiefs and Deers. It's Bronzebird here with another video. Before I begin, like and subscribe. So, to start this video off right, I remember this video was a topic of conversation when I was in the backgrounds, not doing any videos or new content to come up with, in which I had seen profoundly within certain sectors on YouTube and then on WorldStar a while back about a man who has 30 kids. So there's a picture of this man that has 30 children, and so many people had all this negative stuff to say about him and this just vitriol they had for him for being a so-called black man with 30 kids. So I found it quite hilarious because the fact of the matter is everybody was so quick to tear him down, and this is a full-on picture with him and his 30 kids. Now, I don't know how many so-called baby mamas he has, how many mother of his children he has and stuff like that. I mean, it's crazy to me. Back in the day, it was something when it was only one woman that used to be able to give birth to like 10 to 15 kids. All these different things that's going out here in society. But we understand now in this society, it's a whole different ball game. Usually men who spread their seed or have multiple relationships with women are viewed in a negative light. But of course, on the opposite spectrum, what they're making it to be is that they want the woman to have the pick of the litter, be able to have more than one man. So, of course, in this society, it's the tug and pull, the whole entire gender divide, making the man docile, even to the point they want to make the man feminized. So I decided to take it upon myself to give an analysis of this man, this older gentleman who decided to have 30 kids, because I find it completely hilarious that so many people had so much stuff to say about this man. I'll leave you with this before I start the video. That's his choice. That's what he decided to do. I don't understand why people had a problem with this man who said to himself that he decided that he did not want to pull out on a woman that he was actually having sexual relations with, that he wanted to be a father of 30 kids. And that's the thing. If the brother, which obviously he puts later in this video, shows racks of money and tells you what his occupation is, he is a truck driver. And I know on firsthand that being a truck driver requires long hours, traveling to different states, and all these different things, but the payout is great. So if you're one that doesn't have anything to do, you don't have a career choice, you don't know what you want to do with your life, obviously truck driving would be one of those careers you can embark on. You can see different states, travel different places around the country, and make money while you're doing it by doing simple drop-offs. And hey, more than likely, so-called black man, you can own your own company being a truck driver. I already know there's a couple of brothers that's like that, and I'm proud of them nonetheless. But get to my point, because they shed this light on him and the public figure Nick Cannon, as he's so wrong for having children, even Future, about how these men are sitting up there having all these kids with all these different women and all this other stuff. Look, listen, at the end of the day, if you are a man that can assume your responsibilities, if you're able to pay for one child, two children, three children, that's your business. All I ever ask for brothers is to take care of their responsibilities. And also, I did a video a while back called "Know the Woman You're Married to," or something like that, in which I gave an analysis about Megan Good and her ex-husband. But of course, they don't have children. But the reason for me doing that video was to extract the point that men need to know the type of women that they're dealing with. That if they're cool with having a baby with you, then you should have no problems. But if they're a toxic woman, if they're a woman that's not on your program, or they're going to always fight you about different things, why deal with that woman? It's like you signed a verbal agreement about understanding whether you want to deal with a monogamous relationship or a polygamous relationship. And obviously me, I have nothing against those that decide to be in a polygamous relationship. Just know what you're doing, because dealing with one woman is enough. Dealing with two, three, four, 10 women, 20 women, all these different things, and then you have a child by them, the woman is going to become a whole different type of persona and have a different personality once you have a child with her. So I have congratulations to this man. He's doing what he has to do. He's moving accordingly, and I have no problem with it. He's doing exactly, he sees all of his kids, and he makes enough money to support himself, the women, and the children. So I see nothing wrong with what he did or what he decided to do by having all these different women or children. It's his business, not yours. Sorry about that. Fair use.
Pull out game, mate. Pull out game, man. I just don't pull out, bitch. Well, you motherfuckers that want to know, I don't pull out. It ain't weak, motherfucker. I don't pull out. Fuck you mean, weak, motherfucker? Say something.
And my thing about it is, obviously, this man has strong genes to be able to produce 30 children. Like, whoever said this man is weak is a full-on tardo. Like, this man ain't weak. This man is able to have 30 kids and take care of all of them. How is his pull-out game weak? Obviously, his pull-out game is strong. I mean, if it was weak, obviously he would have erectile dysfunction or have a child that has some type of problems, but we don't need to go over that.
My motherfucking kids. You niggas got 3 or 4 and don't do a motherfucking thing.
And I'll tell you that. You got a lot of brothers out here who can't even take care of 2 kids, or let alone 1 kid they have out there. But this man can take care of 30 kids on his own. Congrats to that brother. See, the thing about it is he's able to have a conversation with the women he had children with. They understand exactly what he's about. He has a career in check. You know, he's able to do what he has to do and see each and every one of his children. See, you even have the mother in this photo right here. This shows you they're cool with how he rolls. That's why I find it hilarious these people are trying to say, oh, look at him, he's a dusty, he's this, he's that. Like, no, he knew exactly what he was doing. Why are you shaming him, man?
Ain't shit weak over here. My pockets ain't weak and my dick soul ain't weak, bitch ass nigga. You pussy ass nigga sitting there talking. I ain't got a motherfucking dollar in your pocket. I ain't got a dollar in your motherfucking pocket. I ain't got a dollar in your motherfucking pocket. But you want to talk.
Now, excuse all the curse words and all this, all this cursing and all this money showing. I'm one that does not, just in real life too. I'm not one who advocates for money bragging, financial bragging, career bragging, and all these different things. I'm more of a humble man. I believe in whatever financial predicament you're in. If you're a man of integrity, if you're a man of substance, then, you're just doing what you have to do. I don't believe in that. That's one thing I disagree with in this video. But at the end of the day, I am proud of this man being able to do what he has to do as a truck driver and as a beloved and great father.
Talk that shit. I'm still that nigga with 30. I'm still that nigga with 30. I'm still that nigga with 30. Fuck you mean, bitch. I'm still that nigga. When you get like me, then you come fuck with me, bitch. That's all I got to say, nigga. You niggas will never beat me. Quit trying to run behind because you fuck the same bitch I fuck with don't make you me. It will never make you me. It's only one Brian, nigga. It'll never make you me, nigga. Yeah.
Well, alrighty then. My thoughts are simple. I don't know what it is about that dude that he reminds me of that rapper Lil Berg or whatever his name is. I forgot that song that dude did in 2008. But then you found him on what, Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, and he's dealing with 2 women that's driving his little ass crazy. Look, man. At the end of the day, I support the brother in him having 30 children because I support the idea he's able to financially back them. Like, my thing about it is, if that man is making so much money, he could put them in school. They have the proper meals. They have the proper way of living. They're actually able to have shoes on their feet, clothes on their back. And the mother and him can get along with an agreement, whether it's contractual or it's verbal. Then whose business is it for y'all to judge this man for having 30 children? That's his business. That's his quote unquote nut. So he decided to spread his seed amongst different women. It's just very ironic that in this society, American society, that is a Western society, they look at this as taboo. Where in different countries around the world, it's nothing for these men to have multiple wives and over 50 to 60 children. You understand? Especially You know, if you look at these videos about dudes in India and Africa, this is nothing to them. They be like, what? Yeah, I have 12 to 15 wives, and I have 47 children. I have 68 children. I have 70 children. It's nothing to them. But of course, in American society, they have a different rule. They have a different rule book. You know what I'm saying? That it's actually wrong for you to have all these multiple of children. But again, he's able to support himself. So what's the problem with what y'all are saying? Otherwise than that, peace.